The Untouchables had an identity crisis too, but the difference between them and us is that they got to think their identity into being because their ability to check the white box in America allowed them opportunities in this life that we didn't have. They got to use both their freedom of speech with their freedom to think to construct their lives. This white label allowed them to think their way into building wealth, building industries, building spiritual frameworks that served them. They influenced and directed the creation of words, their corresponding meanings that controlled how we were thinking and what we were saying, but we didn't know it. They learned early that if they could control the words and their meanings, they could control life itself and the human beings living those lives too. The problem us Black Americans have is that we were never allowed to control our thinking, but we didn't know it. We were taught who we were in this America first by others' physical mistreatment, and then through the only words they initially allowed us to read in their language, the Bible and the characters therein. They learned early on that the Bible was a mental maze in itself that could be used as an emotional prison for the unwary and a launching pad for the strategic. We went from being a warrior in this America trying to get our freedom back to a despondent people who just wanted our voices heard. The Untouchables strategically used our need to belong to build their heaven on earth. And we didn't see it happening because we were so glad that at least we got to speak and someone that looked like our enslavers were listening. We thought we had made a friend, but this friend's assistance with every organization, every protest, every contract, every sponsorship, every movie, every song was them slowly but strategically putting a leash around our neck and a harness around our mind. We were warriors. A warrior's mind is free to think, free to navigate, free to express. The Untouchables' listening ear calmed our warrior's mind, and their nice words lulled our spirit into a deep sleep. The Bible became our refuge, our safe place, our way to understand this strange place we had found ourselves in. For the past 400 years, we found comfort and joy in being the Gentile because at least we belonged. And then when we sought deeper understanding of the Bible's words, they taught us Bible study methods to look in Bible encyclopedias, concordances, dictionaries, and commentary and other guides. They taught us. What we didn't realize is that these other guides that gave us deeper meaning were written by other humans with their own personal agendas. Changes was made to these words and those guides throughout the years based on how they wanted those words to be perceived and understood. We were being mind trained. These guys were subtle scripting our lives, designating our places in life, and blotting us out of history, but we didn't know it. They were writing in our character prompts to play, and we didn't know we had no say in how we show up in life until Kyrie Irving tweeted a picture link of a movie from Hebrew to Negroes without commentary and was questioned by the Untouchables and their agents. Tell me what you were thinking. Tell me who you are not. Because I need to remind you in this age of information that you still don't have the right to think about who you are or where you came from, other than through the lenses of the movie visuals I gave you in the past. I gave you Kunta Kinte. I told you your roots. You don't need to think anymore. I'll do that for you. Stick to being our entertainment until we need you for something else. Our language barrier and our subjugated place made us easy prey. The vision of Black people given to us by others that we succumbed to in our belief was slave, chattel, personal property, sharecropper, second-class citizen, minority, the marginalized, the N-word, the entertainer, the disenfranchised, the sideshow, the helpless. Our freedom to think was being lost, but we didn't see it happening because we were so glad we at least got to speak. They helped us be able to speak through our music, through our rap songs and movies. We went from Hello Slave to We Shall Overcome to Black Power to Hello My Brothers and My Sisters to What's Up Bitches and Hoes. But bitches and hoes bought us fancy cars, champagne when I'm thirsty, big houses and opportunities for big corporate sponsorships. And we didn't see what was happening in plain sight because we were stuck in a pattern of behavior and reward. And the bling bling was the bait that kept us salivating for more. They turned our leaders into celebrities and our celebrities into our leaders. LeBron, Barkley, Shaq, some rappers, some singers, celebrity leaders want to get us to think a certain way, shut up, or support something. Put one of these celebrity names on it and we respond just like they want us to. But many of these celebrities are controlled by corporate sponsors, and these corporate sponsors dictate the thinking, using our celebrities as mouthpieces that govern our behaviors. You idiot, Barkley and Shaq called Kyrie. An idiot? An idiot? What harsh words to call someone who just tweeted a picture of a movie. We as Black people were never allowed to question. And even now in 2022, we are being economically lynched with lost corporate sponsorships and business contracts for just thinking about our own identity and history. Wow. I will end with this food for thought. Thoughts and thinking give birth to words. Words give expression to vision. And vision give character to the life we live. Whose thoughts are we speaking? Because it is those thoughts that we are giving life to. And as a great writer once said, the words we speak become the houses we live in. It's time we get to dismantling and rebuilding. This is Sean Speaks, and remember, brain health is mental wealth.